Well, as part of this particular ESF strand, we're required to engage in transnational working, which is effectively best practice exchange with other member states in Europe that are either dealing with or responding to similar challenges that we face in employment and skills. We think the benefit of working transnationally is that oftentimes there are similar problems faced by other regions and other countries in Europe which are common with, say, the northeast of England, which you wouldn't necessarily get at a national level. So we share problems, so the northern part of the Netherlands, more so than we do with the south of England. So the benefit is that sometimes some of the problems that we're facing here have already had solutions maybe to them, things to do with unemployment, which have been resolved in, say, Germany. So the real benefit that we see is that the learning that we have here could greatly benefit from the learning already achieved in another part of Europe. So what we try to do is seek what that learning is, share and exchange, and try and influence some of the delivery or the policy elements of what we're doing here in the Northeast. We've been really lucky with this project in finding two really strong partners. We currently work with a company called HPB Advice and Guidance, which is based in the northern part of the Netherlands in a place called Drachten. They are a private intervention company. They run public sector contracts, and they also deal with European funding projects as well. And we also work closely with an adult education institute in the region of Saxony in East Germany. They are looking at employment and skills demands for future and emerging markets. So we've been really fortunate in finding organisations in other countries which are looking at very similar challenges that we're facing. With our two partners, we have quite a comprehensive work plan in place that covers the whole duration of the project. And the main the activity side of that is based around work exchanges and visits to the respective regions that we're working with. So that will include visits over to the Drachten region of the Netherlands and Saxe-Anhalt in Germany. We will take delegations over to those two regions based on an agreed work plan, and we will try and, over a course of a few days, explore as many of the sort of policy items that they have put in place for us as we can, and we also reciprocate with those visits and they come back to the region. Those are the sort of the main elements of delivery for the transnational work. We've had quite a lot of success directly as a result of the transnational work. We're quite fortunate in that respect. We've been able to identify some specific elements from both the Dutch partners and the German partners which have direct influence on what we're doing here. One specific example is a post-employment support model. It's something that's very new for us in terms of delivery here in the Northeast, but we were able to identify that the Dutch partners had quite a mature system already in place. So as part of the transnational program, we took with us delegates from the post-employment support service here, took them over to the Netherlands, and they were able to take an awful lot from that visit, bring it back and implement it. One of the other segments will feature one of the post-employment support officers who will be able to go into some more detail just exactly how we think that success has been transferred into the region.